Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for today's Bhagavath Katha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedamani Namini. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedamani Namini. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadona Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all gratitude and make many praise to Srila Prabhupada for having given all of us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna, we are in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 7. Today it is 9th verse. It is this verse is narrated, told by Savanaka Muni. He is asking questions to Sutta Goswami, who is the disciple of Shuka Maharshi. So, I shall repeat the verse 3 times slowly. Please follow along with me, tell along with me, then I shall do the narration. Savanaka Vacha Savai Nivritti Niritaha Sarvatro Peksarko Munihi Tasya Va Brahati Etam Atma Ramaha Samabhyasat Savai Nivritti Nirataha Sarvatro Peksarko Munihi Tasya Va Brahati Etam Atma Ramaha Samabhyasat Savai Nivritti Nirataha Sarvatro Pekshako Munihi Tasya Prati Etam Atma Ramaha Samabhyasat Savai Nivritti Nirataha Sarvatro Pekshako Munihi Tasya Prati Etam Atma Ramaha Samabhyasat. The word meaning of this verse is Savanaka Vacha. Savanaka said, Saha, he, why, of course, Nivritti, on the path of self-realization, Nirataha, always engaged, Sarvatra, in every respect, Upekshaka, indifferent, Munihi, says, Kasya, for what reason, Va, or the theme, Vastu. Rhythm vast, Etam, this, Atmaramaha, one who is pleased in himself, Samabhyasa, undergo the studies. See the Naimisharanya, when the Sudamaharshi was narrating the Bhagavatam to Savanaka Maharshis, a group of Maharshis will be there, he will be narrating. At that time, one of the Savanaka Muni, he questioned Sutta Goswami. Sri Sukadeva Goswami was already on the path of self-realization because he is the son of Vedas Bhagwan, and he was right from the birth itself he had self-realization because in the womb of his mother for 16 years he has learnt everything from his father Dasadeva. So he had, from the birth itself he had a realization. So here Savanaka Muni is questioning Sutta Goswami. and thus he was pleased with his own self. So why did he take the trouble to undergo the study of vast literature? So in spite of the knowledge, why he has undertaken that his questioning. For the people in general, the highest perfection of life is to cease from the material activities and to be fixed on the path of self-realization. For any people in general, why we are attending or why I am telling Bhagavatam, why you are attending this thing and hearing to this one? Because we are trying making all our efforts to get out of this life cycle. We don't want to have any more goals. For that reason, we are making our efforts by hearing to the satsangs of Mahabharata, Ramayana, Purana and Bhagavatam. And also we are chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It's just to overcome and cross over the life cycle of birth and death. So, for us to be fixed in the path of separation, we are doing all these activities to cease from the material desires. Those who take pleasure in sense enjoyment or those who are fixed in material body, welfare, work are called karmis. We are also karmis. It's not that we are karmis, we are also doing karma yoga. But by doing karma yoga, we are trying to do all our devotion as a service to God. Whatever we are doing, not only in the temple, when we go out and do actual work for our existence, we remember that we are doing that karma for the purpose of God. It's not for self-enjoyment. So, but whereas others they are just for take pleasure in sense enjoyment, whether to acquire some big property or to enjoy it a woman or man, or to have relish good food in very costly hotels like that. They will be doing all this pleasure for sense enjoyment, which are all temporary. Do not exist forever. And those who are filled in mental body and welfare work, they are called karmis. Out of thousands and millions of karmis, Krishna Paramatma in the Bhagavad Katha itself tells, out of many millions, only few thousands will understand what he is, what the God is, and what is his work to be done. So, like that, out of millions and millions of such karmis, one may become an Atma-Rama by self-realization. Krishna Paramatma himself has narrated in the Bhagavad Gita, instructed Arjuna, out of millions and millions, some thousands will understand him, and out of thousands you can count our fingers. You can count our fingers, how many will have self-realization. Like in Satyuga, Dhruva Maharaja, Prahalada, they were self-realized souls. Right? So Prahalada was self-realized Lord right from the birth itself, because he was given the instruction of this Ashtakshi Mahamantra by Narada Maharshi when he was in the womb of his mother. Atma means self and Arama means to take pleasure. So Atma Arama, Atma Rama. Atma means for after self-realization, we enjoying pleasure. Because we have realized the soul. Atma is different from body. Body is different, Atma is different. When we die, Atma leaves this body and it takes Atma cannot be killed. It cannot be cut, it cannot be fired, it cannot be drowned in water, it cannot be cut into pieces, nothing can happen. It will just go away from this body like we take new clothes when old clothes are worn out. Similarly, this Atma will take another body as a covering and it will be doing its karma. What type of life we do not know, it's all based on our karma, what we are doing in this human life. So, everyone is searching for the highest pleasure. Whether it is karmis, materialistic people or self-realized people, we are in search of highest pleasure. So, for karmis, it is only highest pleasure in temporary things. If some people enjoy for a few hours, some people might enjoy for a day, some people enjoy for a month or 2 or a year like that. But whereas self-realized soul, he is in search of highest pleasure which we can get only when we go to the abode of God. that is any of the Vaikuntha Loka or Goloka Vrindana where Supreme God. He is the form of Krishna, Rama, whatever you think, all the incarnations of Krishna is Supreme God. So, but the standard of pleasure, one may be different from the standard of another. Because in this materialistic life, people who are longing for highest pleasure, materialistic, is different from poor people who expect to have a pleasure. Therefore, the standard of pleasure enjoyed by karmis is different from that of the Atmaramas. Karmis have the pleasure, temporary pleasures, whether it is highest or lowest in the materialistic way. But whereas in Atmaramas, the self-realized souls, the enjoyment is entirely different. Srila Sukadeva Goswami has already attained that stage, because Sukadeva Goswami during his birth, not like us, we were in our mother's womb only for 9 months, and at the end of 9th month or the beginning of 9th month we are delivered. Whereas Sukadeva Goswami was 16 years. He was there 16 years in the mother's womb. And at that time itself, his father, Vedavas Bhagwan, has imparted all the required knowledge to him. Like that, he became self-realized at the time of birth itself. And in spite of that one, like any ordinary man, though he was self-realized, he again tried to gain more knowledge by reading other scriptures also. So Srila Goswami was attained the stage that still he was attracted to undergo the trouble of studying the great Bhagavatam literature. This means that Sri Bhagavatam is a postgraduate study even for the Atmaramas, even for literacy education. Until unless we complete our intermediate, is 11th and pass, we cannot get any degree. Hare Krishna, you can sit and have darshan, continue the class. Please sit down, please, everyone. Hare Krishna. So, like that, this Vedas Bhagwan, Sukadeva Goswami, he has, though he is a self-realized soul, he gone through all the scriptures to be more and more alert, because even the self-realized souls may sometimes being attracted to this one, they might fall down. For the fear of that falling down, they continue to study and also do preaching from the day studies. So until unless we complete our intermediate course, we cannot get into degree course. And after degree course only we can do the PG course. See, understanding Bhagavatam is, Hare Krishna, understanding Bhagavatam is like a PG study. We have to read other scriptures first, understand the basic. Until unless we in kindergarten we learn ABCDs, we cannot read words and sentences. In the higher classes like first, second, third. So like that we take 10 years of school study, then 2 years of junior college, and then 3 years of this thing, and then go to PG. Similarly here, after reading these small scriptures like Puranas, Upupuranas, Itihasas, then this Bhagavatam, because it is truly about the glories of the God. Glory of the God mentioned in the Bhagavatam. So it is like a PG study for us. Even the Atmaramas who have surpassed all the studies of Vedic knowledge, they will then only understand the Srimad Bhagavatam. Now we shall go, since we have some more time, we shall go into the 10th verse. As earlier, I shall repeat this verse slowly, and please tell loudly along with me. Now this is, in the earlier verse, it was Saurabha Muni's question to Sudama Maharshi, his spiritual master. Now his spiritual master Sudama Goswami is replying to his disciples' question. Atma Ramascha, please tell it loudly. Atma Ramascha Munayo Nigranta Api Urukrame Kurvanti Haitukim Bhakti bhaktim idiham bhuta guno harihi atmanamascha munayo nigranta api urukrame kurvanti ahaitukam bhaktim istam bhuta guno harihi atmanamascha munayo nigranta api urukrame kurvanti ahaitukam bhaktim itam bhuta guno harihi atmanamascha munayo nigranta api urukrame kurvanti ahaitukam bhaktim itam bhuta guno harihi. Suta Vacha. Suta Vacha means he is the Sutta Goswami, the spiritual master of the Samakas. Atmanamascha. Those who take pleasure in Atma, generally spirit, that is self, knowing about our Atma. Cha also. Munayaha, sages. Nigranta, free from all bondage. Apihi, in spite of. Urukrame, unto the great adventurer. Kurvanti, do. Ahaitukam, unalloyed. Bhaktim, devotional service. Itam bhuta, such wonderful. Gunaha, qualities. Harihi, of the Lord. The narration of this verse is all different varieties of Atma Ramas. Again, in self-realized soul, there are different. Everyone are not same. Everyone will be different. This during the Satyayuga, when Prahlada was born, he was totally self-realized. He was only chanting, taking the Ashtashi Mahamantra and chanting it. When his father, who was a demon, Hiranyakashipu, he was troubling him to pray to him, to pray to Hiranyakashipu as Supreme God. He never accepted that one. Otherwise, he instructed his father himself that Supreme God is different, he can never be a Supreme God. Like that, he was always chanting about this one. He was a self-realized soul by birth itself. It was a different. Again, Dhruva Maharaja. Dhruva Maharaja also a self-realized soul. He, at the time of, he has taken birth as an ordinary human being, but after that, he Dhruva Maharaja, at the age of 5 years, when he wanted to sit on the lap of his father, he could not sit on his lap of his father. At that time, he had 2 wives. So, second wife's son was sitting on the lap. So, he took the other lap and sitting, but the stepmother came and pulled him down. Like that, Dhruva Maharaja trying that he could not sit on his lap, he was trying and went to his mother. And when his mother advised that only Krishna could help him, he, at the age of 5 years, he left to the forest and to do the penance. Just for sitting on his lap, he may have done the penance for nearly 6 months. For other elder people, it is a short time. But for the small boy, as small as 5 years old, it is a very high time. That too took a very hardship to do that penance. During the first month of his penance, he has taken only one-time food, dry leaves and fruits fallen down from the tree. Only one time. And he was standing and sitting and chanting. He was given instruction by Narada to chant the mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What we every day do at the time of beginning of this Bhagavatam. Narada Maharshi has instructed this Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya mantra to Dhruva Maharaja. So first one, by taking only one-time food as fruits and dried leaves, he has chanted the mantra. During the second month, he just on water. He was only on water and he has done the penance. In the third month, when he stopped the water, he was only breathing. In breathing out, breathing in, he was doing that and he was doing it for fourth month. In the fifth month, just he inhaled In a day, holding it, he was doing. And in the 6th month, he stood on his foot, that too on big toe, not on the complete feet. Standing on the big toe, he stood and without taking any food, anything, just he chanted mantra. Krishna being happy, he appeared before him. And at that time, actually, he started the penance for sitting on the lap of his father. But when Krishna appeared before him, he had no desires to express. Seeing him, he was stunned to see the God. He never asked anything. But Krishna understood him. He said, "Oh Dhruva, you can go back to your palace. Everybody will accept you, and you will be the king for 60,000 years. From now on, once you become king, you will sit on the throne as a king. After ruling for 60,000 years, you will be attaining a Dhruva planet. We can see that one every day. One bright star will be there in the sky. That is the Dhruva planet. He is the owner of that planet, like that. Of course, for the entire, all the universes, Krishna Paramatma is owner, but Dhruva has been given that charge of that entire planet. So, like he is also self-realized. Prahlada was different, he was different. Like during before the beginning of Kali Yuga, there was one Nammalvar. There are 12 Alvars who are all from Tamil Nadu. There was Nammalvar. He was born, how he was born, nobody knows. Nobody knows. But that child was taken, they thought he is an orphan child. So he was found near the temple. He was taken from there to the temple by the priest, and outside the temple there was a very big tree, banyan tree was there, where big hole was there. Just he kept the boy there. And from then onwards, every day whatever offered to the god, prasadam, that was also offered here for child. Like that, the child was there in the tree for 16 years. 16 years in this hole, without anybody to take care of. And after 16 years, when another Madhura Kavi Alvar, he had come over there, he had seen that also, that he was actually somewhere in between Ayodhya, near Ayodhya. There every day he was sitting outside. After doing his chanting inside the temples, he used to sit outside. Because there used to place a sitting place down on the stones. He used to sit on that one in the night, in the moonlight. He used to see bright light somewhere there. He asked many people, what is that light? They could not tell. They said, oh, are you mad? We don't see any light. But like that he has seen for 3 days. Then he thought that this is something strange. So I want to go and see. He followed that light every day, like that. After some time, by walking only, seeing every day, he reached the place in Tamil Nadu. I forgot the name of that place. He reached the place in Tamil Nadu. There when he came, he could not see anything. Then there, near the temple, as many people see, I'm coming from North India, I was seeing bright light from there. I was following it. But as soon as I come here, I could not see anything. Then those people, they said, no, here there's a temple outside there's a tree outside the temple. In that, there's a very big hole in that one. Some child was there. Every day we give offerings to the God as well as here. Maybe you have seen that one. Then when he went there, he saw the child. Everybody, when the child came out, and as soon as they brought him out, everybody was scared. Everybody was scared. There was a very big sound, like some storm or something has coming. Like that, at that time, he became, that 16-year-old boy became spiritual master for this one. Nobody taught him anything. He was self-realized soul. He was the incarnation of one of the part of the Sri Krishna Paramatma. He had all knowledge. He explained everything to this Madhura Kavi, who became his disciple and later Alvar. Like that, in self-realized soul also there will be different persons like Prahlad Maharaja, Dhruva and Nammalvar. free from all kinds of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service unto the personality of Godhead. They want to do some devotional service to God. Like this, Ramanujadasa later accepting Madhura Kavi Alvar, he started preaching. This one. And he continued. Seeing this one of the other person, some ordinary person, see that how he can be great. He is not at all great. He wrote many scriptures also in Tamil, Dravidian this thing. He is a Tamilian. He was in Tamil Nadu. So Ramanujadasa has written many scriptures. They are known as Prabandhas, Divya Prabandhas. All these Tirupavai, Pallandu, all these things are mentioned in those things. Many things are there. Pallandu is, of course, it is given by another 10th Alvar, Vishwajita Alvar. Tirupavai is given to us by Godadevi, the 12th Alvar. Out of 12 Alvars, she is the only one who is a woman. But all other 11 Alvars are men. So there are different, they will perform their duty on the earth where Prahlada Maharaja became king. Afterwards his son became the king, like that. And also he was the king for 60,000 years. Thereafter he went to Droloka. Whereas Prahlada Maharaja, after ruling for same 60,000 years, he got liberated. This means the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone, including liberated souls. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained this Atmanama Shloka very vividly before his chief devotee Sri Sanatana Goswami. He points out of 11 factors. He points out of 11 factors in Shloka. In Shloka, this Shloka is recited by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He tells in the Shloka that 11 things he has told, namely one is Atmarama. Atmarama means self-realized soul. Second, Gunayaha, about Munis. Third, Nirganta. Nirganta is free from all bondage. Api means in spite of. And Cha means based on the use of the sentence. How we understand, it is also and it is also. It can be also. Here it is also. Urukrama. Urukrama means Urukrama is unto the great adventure. And Kurvanti is to do. And Ahayitakim is unalloyed. That means it is pure, not adulterated one. And Bhakti means our devotion to God. And the 11th one, 10th one, Itam Bhuta Gunaha is such wonderful qualities. And 11th one is Harihi. Hari means the Supreme Lord. So like that one, 11 things Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has clearly explained. According to the Vishwapraksha Sanskrit dictionary, there are 7 synonyms for the words Atmarama. That means Atmarama can be understood in 11 ways, 7 ways based on its application, how we apply. They are Brahman, the absolute truth, the body, the mind, the endeavor, the endurance, intelligence and personal habits. Like that, Manasu. Manasu is also, it can be based on its application, it is a different thing. First one is Manasu is mind. That is the first thing, Manasu, mind. Second, Manasu means Hridaya. Manasu means again sympathy also there. Depending upon the application, they have different meanings. The word Munaya refers to those who are thoughtful and those who are grave and silent. Munaya, what they do is, actually Muni means what? Mananamu chesevade Muni. That means who has done Manana. Manana means in the mind you will be thinking about. What you are thinking about is over the God. So you are known as Muni. Some Munis, they think about the Devatas. They are also Munis only. Who think, they are thinking about the Devatas and the Supreme God in the mind, they are known as Munis. Muni is different, Rishi is different, Sannyasi is all are different. They have different.
According to their different
positions
are there.
Maharshi is different, Brahmashi is different, all are different. So, the word Nigrantha, the Munaya, those who are thoughtful, those who are grave, silent, they will be silent also. Maunam, Mauni. So they are Munaha. Ascetics, they are pure people. The ascetics, and then the persistent, and also they are mendicants. Mendicants means again same thing, they will be meditating upon something. Sages, they are also known as sages and saints. The word Nigrantha conveys these ideas. One who is liberated from nuisance. That means whatever we are attracted in this world, they will be away from that one. They will be liberated. They will not be attached. Nada Maharshi is totally liberated person. One who has no connection with scriptural injunction, that is, who is free from the obligation of the rules and regulations mentioned in the revealed scriptures like ethics, Vedas, philosophy, psychology, metaphysics. In words of fools, illiterates, urchins, etc., who have no connection with regulative principles. See here, there are many regulations are there. While worshipping, we do acharnya, we do argyam, padyam and all those things. We do agarbatti showing and offering flowers, offering food, doing arati and all those things. Whereas completely liberalized soul, he has nothing to do all those things. Just chanting, taking the Nada Maharshi does not do all those things. It is not required from. He moves from one planet to other planet, one news to other news by just chanting name. He does not do all these worship rituals. Krishna Paramatma told the Bhagavath Katha, 66th sloka of 18th chapter, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. All dharma, forget all dharma, these rituals. You just surrender to me, I will take out all burdens of your earlier sins accumulated in you, and also I will give whatever is required in this world, as well as I will give you liberation. That is what is told in the Bhagavad Katha. So, but that applies only to the liberalized soul who is completely surrendered to God. We cannot do all those things. We need to follow the regulations because we are not at all self-realized souls. Once we go out of this circle, you are 100% you are attracted by outside things. Can you do without all those things? Can you live? No. Once you go out, you need all those things. So, person who does not need all those things, who is not interested in those things, who is interested only in God, then only he can do that one. Otherwise, we have to follow. And a capitalist, and also who is penniless, a rich man and also a poor man. A capitalist means a rich man, a penniless means a poor man. This Nigrantha applies to all these things, the idea. According to Shabdakosha dictionary, the affix ni is ni is used as, that is a Sanskrit word ni. Ni is used in the sense of certainty, counting, building and forbidden. And the word Grantha, Nigrantha is split into two words, Ni and Grantha. So, Grantha is used in the senses of wealth, thesis, vocabulary, etc. The word Urukrama means the one whose activities are glorious. When we do something very good, it will be glorious. Now among the so many prime ministers, we have only few who have done good. Like P.V. Narasimha Rao, he has done good things. During his time only, economy has improved of our country. Because people were against him. Other opposite people, party people and in his own party who were against him did not allow him to continue. Otherwise, it was good. Manmohan Singh, when he was finance minister in P.V. Narasimha Rao's cabinet, he was very good. But when he became prime minister, he became quickly in the hands of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. Just he was dancing according to their thing. But otherwise, P. Narasimha Rao and present Prime Minister, they are very good. They are working for the development of country. Like only few people are good. See, this Urukrama means one whose activities are glorious. They can be pleased. Krama means step. This word Urukrama specifically indicates the Lord's incarnations as Vamana. Vamanavtara is mentioned as Urukrama. That is the reason when he is grown from a short boy to Brahmaloka, he became Trivikrama. Because he has brought all the three worlds and went up to the Brahmaloka. Vamana, who covered the whole universe by immeasurable steps. For him it is only 3 steps. Not even 3 steps, only 2 steps. One, he put one step, he covered the entire planet. Then the second step, he went up to the Brahmaloka. Third step was only on the head of the Bali Chakravarti. But for us, we cannot count it in the step. Innumerable, we cannot count. So, Lord Vishnu is most powerful and he is the only powerful person and none else. And his activities are so glorious that he has created the spiritual world by his internal potency, internal energy, and the material world by his external potency. All the universes, multi-crore universes are created in just 25% of the space. In the balance 75% space, Mahavishnu is there as Goloka Vrindavana, along with Radharani. And his activities are so glorious that he has created spiritual world with his internal energy and material world by his external potency, by his all-pervading feature. He is everywhere present as the supreme truth. He is everywhere present. That is proved by the incarnation of Narasimha from the pillar of the wall. By his all-pervading features, he is everywhere present as supreme truth, and his personal feature, he is always present in his transcendental abode of Goloka Vrindavana as Paravasudeva or Krishna Paramatma himself. He is always present in the abode of Goloka Vrindavana, where he displays his transcendental pastimes in all varietedness. His activities cannot be compared to anyone's else, and therefore the word Urukrama is just applicable to him only. Nobody, for illustration purpose, I compared with only P. Narasimha and Modi, but that is not correct. Because they are also temporary people. This is for Urukrama for only Krishna Paramatma. For our understanding purpose, I have taken those illustrations. And his activities cannot be compared to anyone else. And therefore, the word Urukrama is just applicable to him only. According to the Sanskrit verbal, arrangement, Kurbanti refers to doing things for someone else. Now, whatever we are doing, that is happening. We are married, we have a wife, we have children, we have grandchildren, so much things, and we working for their purpose, not for our purpose or anybody else. So, Purvati refers to doing things for someone else. Therefore, please that Atmanama render devotion service unto the Lord and not for personal. Whereas we are doing for our personal interest. Whereas Atmanama, self-realized souls, they are not doing for their purpose. They are doing for the purpose of the God. For the God. For personal non-interest, but for the pleasure of the Lord Urukrama. Hetu means casual. Hetu means casual. There are many causes for one's self-satisfaction, and they can be chiefly transferred as material enjoyment. So many things, innumerable. Once we go out, we have so many things to achieve. So that cannot be counted. It's all for sense enjoyment. Somebody will be enjoying smoking. Somebody will enjoy by intoxication. Somebody will be enjoying by earning. Somebody will be enjoying non-Western food. Or somebody only like that. It can be anything. Even whether wearing dresses or earning wealth, whatever it is, like that, it's innumerable, we cannot say. So it's all for sense enjoyment. And they can be chiefly classified as mental enjoyment. Mystic powers and liberation, which are generally desired by progressive persons. As far as mental enjoyments are concerned, there are innumerable. If we tell something, it will be going on, it will continue. Our days together we can continue, telling all the desires. And materialists are eager to increase them more and more because they are under the illusory energy. We are under the Maya. We are attracted to Maya. Today we earn 1,000 rupees. We want to earn 10,000. Person, I do not know, you know about have knowledge of race course, where horses will be there, punting will be done by you know that? You have any idea? You know. So many crazy people will be there. There will be 8 horses or 10 horses, 10 different events will be there in a day. Right, starting from 10 o'clock till evening 6 o'clock, as long as the sun is there. And for every way, in every event, there will be about 10 hours, 12 hours, only 2 or 3 horses, and hunters will be betting. Yep. They say this one horse, and they do not, illiterate they come. They do not know what horse will do. They don't know the names. They don't know the names. All the horses will be given names. They do not know the names also. They say, they'll show the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be there, index will be there on the boards. Bookmakers will be there. We'll go to the bookmaker, see the board. I want 1, I want 2, I want 10, like that they tell. And there will be different prizes for each of them. A winning horse will be, they get, if you invest 1 rupee, you get only 20 paisa, 30 paisa. That means for 1 rupee you get 130. For a flute, which is you don't expect, that will be 100 times. If you invest 1 rupee, you get 100. So what happens initially, when a person goes first time when he goes there, he will take some 1,000 rupees. He does not know anything, he comes and puts his finger, he takes that card. Luckily he gets it. For 100 for that 1,000 rupees, he will get some 10,000. Then he said, oh, it's a very good idea. It's very easy to pay, making money. Then he started betting on it. He said, again, the next, I will 2 times, 3 times he will win. Oh, it's a great thing. Then he started putting, okay, this house I will win. Now he will forget about 100,000. He said 10,000, 20. Already he has earned. He has earned freely. If I invest this one, I'll get more. Then what happened? He started losing. When he started losing, I lost it, I should win back. Then like that, he will be losing. So like that, we try to do so many things wrong, in a wrong way. You try once, you know. It's there in the Malak way. And materials are eager to increase them and more because they are in the illusory energy. Maya will do that. Why many people, not only on the horses,
many things.
Even in cricket, football, everything, all games, Olympic games, everything they bet. They don't go there. They sit at home, seeing the TV, reading this thing, to bet on each other. In lakhs and crores, they make money. But otherwise, for those people who are playing, they are enjoying. But even it is creating lot of employment, because so many people, there will be chai walas will be there, food packet sellers will be there, parking fellows, so many things. Everybody is earning. They get lot of
interlinked.
yeah,
Everything
is interlinked. So for that purpose, people are interested in materialistic things. Though it is temporary, they try to involve themselves in that one. There is no end to the list of material enjoyments. I have given 2-3 examples. There is no end to the list of material enjoyments. Nor can anyone in the material universe have all of them. As far as the mystic powers are concerned, they are 8. Mystic powers are 8 in all such to become the minutest in form, to become weightless, to having anything one desire, to lord it, to lord over material nature, to control other living beings. It is all. Somebody wants to control over somebody. All these politicians are doing the same thing. And we try to own something. Like different things are there. To control over living other living beings, to throw earthly globes in outer space. What scientists are doing, they are trying to send satellites, rockets to other planets. These mystic powers are mentioned in Bhagavath. The forms of liberation are 5 in number. Therefore, unalloyed devotion means service to Lord without desire for the above mentioned personal benefits. And the powerful pursuit of Godhead, Sri Krishna, can be fully satisfied by such unalloyed devotees, free from all sorts of desires for personal benefit. Unalloyed means it should be pure. There should be no addition of anything. Fraction of person should not be adulterated. With pure mind, without any desires, you need to do the devotion without any above mentioned personal benefits. And the powerful personality of God and Sri Krishna can be fully satisfied by such unalloyed devotees, free from all sorts of desires for the personal benefit. Hare Krishna Prabhu, we will continue tomorrow from here. This is very big. This might take maybe 1.5 hours again tomorrow. We shall continue here. In brief, I will tell about the earlier things and continue from here. So, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Gaurabhakta Vrinda Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Jai Sri Radha Bhagwan ki Jai Sri Janamada Surmai ki Jai Sri Nasim Bhagwan ki Jai Sri Prabhupada Maharaj ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai Sri Panchatma ki Jai Sri Madhav Granth ki Jai Sri Hanuman ki Jai Sri Prabhupada ki Swasti Pravalantyam Nyayena Margena Mahimeshaha गोपस्वस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकास्मिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिया बुद्ध्यात्मते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् तस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि। श्रीमन्नारायण सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु। मंगलम 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 मंगलम